Hi, my name is Blake. I'm an enterprise sales engineer here at RoboForm. In this short demo, we'll take a look at the everyday challenges organizations face when it comes to passwords and how RoboForm makes things easier for your team while keeping security at the forefront. On average, employees log into 8 to 12 different portals per day. With so many credentials to manage, things naturally get messy. Passwords get forgotten, accounts get locked, and time is wasted waiting for resets. When faced with password complexity policies, people get creative. They write passwords on sticky notes, store them in spreadsheets, or reuse the same credentials again and again across accounts. These quick fixes might help employees get through the day, but they come at a cost. Every forgotten password means downtime. Every locked account means lost productivity. And every password reset drains valuable IT resources. At the same time, these habits create security risks. Every weak, compromised, or reused password becomes a potential entry point for attackers and a costly data breach waiting to happen. That's why solving this problem institutionally matters. With RoboForm, your users get simple, secure access to their credentials, while admins get the tools they need to keep your organization secure and compliant. Company administrators get access to the Admin Center, a web-based console that lets you manage all aspects of your users and data, from onboarding to auditing and support to offboarding. User accounts can be created manually, one by one, or automatically through skim provisioning, integrating seamlessly with Microsoft Entra, Okta, Google Workspace, and Ping Identity. Once an account is created, employees are prompted to set up their RoboForm master password. If your company uses SSO through an identity provider, this step can be automated. From there, employees can use RoboForm across all company-approved devices, with desktop support for Windows and Mac, an extension for all major browsers, and iOS and Android apps for mobile access. Groups allow you to organize users based on department, project, managerial level, or any criteria of your choosing, giving them shared access to the credentials they need for their job. You can also import group structures from your identity provider if you have them configured there. Each user can be assigned a role-based permission level, starting with limited, which allows only autofilling the group passwords without read or write access. Regular users have read and write access for the group data, while group managers can add and remove users from the group as well as change group policies. Policies allow granular control over how RoboForm operates, from password complexity rules and two-factor authentication enforcement to device permissions and sharing policies. Lastly, the Reports tab gives administrators a bird's-eye view of password hygiene across the organization. Weak, reused, or compromised passwords are flagged, so risks can be addressed before they turn into issues. You may be thinking, this all sounds great, but will my team actually use it? The good news is, RoboForm feels effortless. It doesn't make you go out of your way. It simply works where you already are. The RoboForm browser extension lives at the top of the screen, providing quick access to every site and application. With just one click, RoboForm logs users in. No typing, no copy and paste, no hassle. Our UI pops up by text fields not just to fill passwords, but to put powerful features at your user's fingertips. Our password generator appears whenever a user needs to update a credential. In a few clicks, they can easily create and save a strong password tailored to any requirements, strengthening your organization's security posture by making weak and reused passwords a thing of the past. We also include a built-in authenticator. We detect when a user is setting up two-factor authentication, complete the setup, and fill verification codes when prompted. All your 2FA codes are now securely stored in RoboForm and automatically shared for group logins, meaning employees no longer have to contact admins to ask for codes just to get access. As authentication continues to evolve, RoboForm keeps pace with support for passkeys, saving them automatically and syncing them across all employee devices, ensuring seamless access wherever they're needed. No matter how your logins are configured and secured, RoboForm has you covered. And we go beyond just logins. Safe notes let users store sensitive details like door codes or Wi-Fi credentials, while identities securely autofill personal and payment information. Of course, all this convenience would mean very little without strong security behind it. Let's take a look at how RoboForm protects your data. All user data is protected with AES 256-bit encryption, both in transit and at rest. That means that all data is fully encrypted until unlocked by a user entering their master password or authenticating with single sign-on. Decryption happens locally on the user's device, never on RoboForm servers. Your data stays yours, fully encrypted end-to-end. To lock things down even further, organizations can enforce two-factor authentication for RoboForm, choosing from multiple methods including email, authenticator apps, SMS, or hardware keys. RoboForm also includes data breach monitoring, meaning we continuously scan both public sources and the dark web for any sign that your company's email addresses or credentials have been exposed. If a breach is detected, RoboForm immediately alerts both users and administrators with details on the incident, including its severity, what data was affected, and recommended next steps. Finally, administrators can review all devices where users are currently signed into RoboForm. Any unusual activity can be spotted right away, allowing for quick action to keep accounts secure. Getting started is easy. We offer a 14-day free trial so you can explore RoboForm firsthand, deploy it across your team, and start seeing the security and productivity benefits right away. Our Help Center provides extensive setup and training materials, and our onboarding engineers are available to guide you through every step of the process. Once you've tried and tested it, RoboForm for Business is offered as a yearly, user-based subscription that can scale as needed. You can purchase new users at any time, right from the Admin Center. Thanks for taking the time to learn about RoboForm for Business, the simple, secure way to handle passwords in any organization. Till next time.